So take a look behind me. We're actually seeing our first look of the church since the massacre roughly 2 days ago. They moved away one of the portable investigative buildings, just took it down and moved it away as they're starting to at least downsize a bit of the investigation here. Still a lot of activities, you might imagine, inside that church and outside as well, as they're gathering, all sorts of evidence. You can even see somebody here in the foreground doing some surveying as well as they put this all together. Now, we heard from one of the heroes from Sunday. He was the driver of the truck that helped chase down and really forced the shooter into killing himself. The other one is a man by the name of Stephen Williford. He was the man who lived across the street from the church. He grabbed a gun when his daughter said she heard gunfire inside, and he, without any shoes on, ran to the front of that church and confronted the gunman. Take a listen.
People at that church, they're friends of mine, their family. And every time I heard a shot, I knew that that probably represented a life. I was scared to death.
Stephen says he doesn't believe he's a hero, but a lot of people in this part of the country think otherwise. We're also hearing some more details about inside. At one point, the shooter ran inside the church and said everybody die. He would walk down the rows, down the pews, and go back and fire his weapon into people who he had already shot to try to ensure that they were dead. And we heard from a 73-year-old Sunday school teacher who was shot four times in the legs as she held the hand of another woman who was shot 4 times in the torso and killed inside that church. Also, as we get ready to get back to you, John, we've heard about the Air Force and the fact that they have an investigation now. We've also got this form that we've gotten here from the U.S. Department of Justice. It's you fill this out in Texas and in a lot of states when you buy a firearm. And what's interesting about this is the document that he would have filled out, is if you look at 2 of the questions here. One is, have you ever been discharged from the armed forces under dishonorable conditions? Another one is, have you ever been convicted in any court of a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence? Both of those, we're told he answered no, which did not give a red flag to the stores here in Texas that sold him those guns. But if the Air Force had put that information in about him being convicted of domestic violence, when this was submitted to the FBI, it would have been red flagged and those weapons wouldn't have been sold. John?
Amazing. Adam, thank you.